Also, when did you go to Dynamis? I don't remember. I'm ready to leave. I still cannot server transfer, which leads us into the next thing that I need to discuss here. Yeah, so I am terrified at the moment because it seems like I will not be able to pay for my subscription for Final Fantasy XIV going forward. That is because of the Mogstation being an unusable pile of trash. And, like, the Mogstation just doesn't work. The only way that we can kind of work with the Mogstation is with loopholes and, you know, some people suggest using VPN. Some people suggest, like, oh, if you go around the back way, like maybe if you try using an Amazon. But I have, the problems that I have with Mogstation right now are so serious that I do not currently know how they can be resolved. And now let me explain to you why. I made a tweet about this. So for background, I tried, the reason that I have this problem now and I didn't have it before is because I was trying to solve a separate problem that I've had with the Mogstation, which is that anytime I go to try to transfer servers, because I'm on Magwin right now, which is a dead server. I don't want to be here. I want to leave and go to a popular server so I can make my FC and stuff, right? But it won't let me. Mogstation has not let me do this for months now. I have had several back and forth emails with customer support, and they have, every time we talk about it, I have the impression that they have no idea what I'm asking. Like, they fundamentally do not understand the problem that I'm having. So let me try to explain the problem I'm having to you. First, the problem with trying to transfer. Basically what happens is, let's see, screenshot this safely so I don't show any account information. Not like it matters, not like you can do anything with my account.
Let me ask you a question. And be honest.
Okay. So when I get to this part where it's like select a home world, like the world you want to transfer off of, only 3 worlds appear in the, there's a drop down menu here, and only 3 worlds appear in the drop down only. Moogle, Phoenix, and Ragnarok. That's it. It doesn't scroll down. It doesn't do it's only 3 worlds that I can choose as a world to transfer off of. So I don't even get to the part. I don't get to character selection part. I don't even get that far. I'm stuck on this part. Okay, so all the people that are like, oh,
lifetime sub TBH for the publicity
right?
game.
Right, Electrode. Yes, yes, I agree. I think I deserve a lifetime sub for my tireless service promoting bunny boys and bunny girls. Yeah, I agree. But okay, so I don't even get to character selection. So all the advice that's like, oh, maybe you have a retainer selling, doesn't matter. Because we haven't even got to that point. Homeworld is the part we can't get past. This is step 2. Okay. Step 1 is you pick the server you want to go to. Okay. And that's fine. I can do that. You know, new house, I can. But other part, I can't. So that's the issue that I've been having. And I have explained this issue to customer support. And it hasn't, we're not getting anywhere. So I thought, oh, I think I know what the problem might be. Maybe the problem I'm having is the fact that I have an entry-level sub, which is cheaper than a regular sub, with the restriction that you can only use 1 character. Maybe that's the reason I can't transfer. I don't know. So last night, I thought, I'll go in and I'll just change the type of sub to the normal sub instead of the entry-level sub. I'll just do that. So last night I went in and I tried to upgrade my account to normal level sub, but it won't let you just do that. You have to. It forces you to remove your current payment method from your account and then re-register it. You can't just keep what you had, what you've been paying. You can't do that. You have to totally unregister the account payment method and then add it back. And I'm thinking, this is risky. I don't know if I should do it. Actually, in the Discord last night, I was debating whether or not this was a good idea. In the Discord, unfortunately, I wrote this at a time of day where nobody was awake to see me have this crisis before we could get out ahead of it. So last night, I'm like, I'll clip exactly what I said. This is, you're gonna see me getting the horror of realization. Okay, so I said in the Discord, if I want to change my subscription type from entry to standard, it wants me to unregister. Yeah, just explain that to you. I'm scared to do this because I have a Visa debit and a Ukraine country for my account. But I want to try to solve my transferring problem. So I removed the card. And when I tried to add it back, an error has occurred. The error. The dreaded error code 601 got me. And it was at this point that I realized I f***ed up. And that maybe it would have been better to just stay on Maduin, because this problem is so much worse than you might think. Because you might think, oh, it's okay. Because just use a different card, right? Just use a different card. Just use a different credit card. This doesn't work because my cards obviously are USA, because I'm in USA right now. And they changed their policy now, so you can't have a card that's separate country than your country of your account, and they don't let you change your account. So let's go over all the problems that I got right now. That I have, I've been over this on Twitter, but this is a good summary. So my account region is Ukraine. You might think, what about Krista? You can use Krista to pay for your Final Fantasy XIV account. Krista is a special currency you buy on the Mogstation. You can use it, PayPal even, to buy Krista. No, I have never been able to purchase Krista because it's not allowed for Ukraine. Every single time in the entire time I've been playing this game that I've been trying to buy Krista, I get error 11,000. Okay, like I get this error anytime I buy it. So Krista is out of the question. It is not available in my region. Then... So you cannot change your account country for some fucking reason. It's like, Square Enix, listen. I also did not want to change my country that I was in. I very much wanted to stay in the country that I was in and that my account region is connected to. But unfortunately, I have had a situation that's very much outside my control. That forced me to leave the country that is connected to my account. Okay, so I didn't make this move because, like, recreationally. Not like it matters. Like, you don't need to have, like, as good of a reason that I did to leave. To have to be able to change your account country. This is honestly just so silly. This is just absolute clown fiesta, the fact you cannot change your country at all. But anyway, then I discovered, to my horror, the entry-level subtype, the thing that I thought was causing problems with my transfer probably wasn't even a problem. It doesn't allow you to add game time cards. It says game time cards cannot be applied to an entry subscription. To use a game time card, you must upgrade to a standard. But then when I try to upgrade, it forces me to add the new payment method, which is the whole reason. That's why we're in this situation. So it's a catch-22, right? You want me to, you're forcing me to use a payment method for the standard upgrade, but I don't have it. That's why I need to use the game time card. That's why I need the card. It's because I can't use the other one. Like, that's the point of the card. I can't use the other one. Okay. And then, yeah, so if you want to use the card, you must change entry to standard, but to change entry to standard, you gotta update the payment method. But if you want to update the payment method, I didn't even want to update my payment method. Why couldn't I just keep using the same payment method that has been there for years already? Like, why does it force you to unregister the payment method that you had on there? I did, and now I'm cursed with error code 601. Then someone was like, oh, maybe just try canceling the sub, so that way it won't count your account as entry-level sub anymore. And then you'll be able to use the game time card. And I'm like, okay, smart. So I canceled the account. Cancel the subscription. Doesn't matter. Even though the subscription is canceled, because there's still active time on the account, it still considers it an entry account and will not allow me to use a game time card. Okay, so basically, people are now saying to me, well, maybe if you wait for the sub time to run out, then after that, you'll be able to use a game time card because there won't be any sub type because the sub time will be out. And, you know, maybe that is something that I'm going to have to find out after my sub time runs out on June 24th, right before Dawn Trail comes out. So, that's... Stop fiddling around, Zep. Go talk to Square Enix support. Friend, don't worry. I have wrote Square Enix support yesterday. As soon as I had this problem, I have been so far up the ass of Square Enix support for since May 8th. We have been discussing my problems. Okay, we've had back and forth emails for literally the past 20 days. And we haven't resolved anything yet. So, yeah, don't worry. I'm not just here complaining without complaining to them too. So this is the situation. Now, I thought, oh, I have a new idea. I have a bright idea, and I didn't talk about this on Twitter yet. I had a new idea. It's a very smart, fresh idea. The new idea was, what about that other payment method that's on the Mogstation? The method that nobody talks about. The method that I have literally never heard a single person say that they have used ever. Okay. The method that I'm talking about is the method that you must be truly desperate to turn to for help. Yeah, I'm talking about PaySafe card. Yeah, I'm talking about the fucking PaySafe card. This is how desperate we got. Okay, because this doesn't work. This doesn't work. You know. So what about PaySafe card? So, I go to the PaySafe card website. And, they want me to, like, I had to use a VPN to buy the PaySafe card from their online supplier. Which I did do last night. And to buy the, okay, so to buy the PaySafe card, hold on. I'll show you what happened here because there's a reason nobody talks about doing this. Hold on. Okay, so it takes you to this different website. Right here. And it's like, here you need to get a PaySafe card code. And to get a PaySafe card code, you need to buy it from the store or you need to buy it online. So I decided to find one that I can purchase online. Okay. So I find this really sketchy website last night that is going to let me buy a PaySafe card online. And so you buy it and then they make you download an app. And I downloaded the app. First I needed a VPN to buy it, the card. And then I downloaded the app. And then the app sends me an email. And it's like, hey, okay, open the app and record yourself saying your name, your first and last name, your address, and the item that you're paying for. And so I'm literally like, record, hey, this is Zepla Moon. I live at, you know, wherever, Costa del Sol. And I'm trying to purchase a PaySafe card. And I send that in. I wait 10 minutes for them to verify that it is what it is. I finally get the code. I put the code into the PaySafe card site. Okay. And I'm thinking, oh my god, this is progress. This is progress. I might actually be able to do it. This might work. This might actually work. I have gone through, I've jumped through all the hoops. And then, after already paying $25, this is what happened. Your transaction cannot be completed. 16-digit PaySafe cards available in the USA are not accepted on this website. Of course they're not. Because nothing's accepted on this website! No God. So... they hate money. Yeah. So, yeah, I became so desperate, I actually tried to purchase time with a PaySafe card, and I have wasted $25. What do I do with the $25 that I have on my PaySafe card account that I had to record myself asking if I could use the money? And I had to record myself giving my name and address. Oh my god. I feel like those people that kidnapped Mike are gonna come after me next. So, look. It just shows how good the game is, right? It just shows how good the game is. Don't dox yourself. I did. Yes. I'm screwed. Yeah. So anyway, it says PaySafe card, so it's gonna be safe, right? Safe is right there in the name. Can't you just buy a 2-month card for $30? Unfortunately not. The reason is because game time cards don't work on entry-level subscriptions that I have. And you can't upgrade to standard subscription.
Thank you, Optimus Prime.
Without updating your payment method, which is the whole problem. Yeah. So, it's like it's a catch-22. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's asking me to do something that I can't do. That's the reason I need the card. It's because I can't use the payment method. But I need the payment method before I get the card. What about prepaid Visa or MasterCards from a store? This is stuff that I'm going to have to test over the next few days. I'm going to have to test some more dodgy methods of attempting to pay. Like I said on Twitter, and I really stand by this. At this point, I would prefer to write my account name on an envelope, put cash in there, and mail it, right? Like, if we're gonna be this bad at technology, f it. You know, throw the whole technology out the window. Put the technology in the trash and forget about it. Because at this point, we are worse off than we were in 1974 when people are writing a fucking check and mailing it in to the magazine that they're paid for. That's all I need to do. That's all I need. Let me fax it. The courier pigeons. I would happily send a self-addressed stamped envelope. Yes, exactly. That would be so much easier. Oh. Don't mail it in. That requires tech. Money wire transfer. I don't know. I don't know. The crazy thing is that I get an error message for every possible way that exists to renew a subscription. So, for the card, for the game time card, and for Krista. There is no way to do it. There's just no way. There's no way. So, I'm fucked. In short, did you try a different browser? I did. It is a good suggestion. They're just trying to tell you to play other games. Let me tell you, other games take my money way too easy. Way too easy. Like, what is support saying? I will tell you as soon as I get another update from them. As soon as I hear back from them again, I will tell you. But unfortunately, one of the reasons why I've been having conversations with Square Enix about this since May 8th is because it takes them a long time to respond to the emails. And that's probably because they could be using the carrier pigeon system for the emails. It could be that they're printing out the emails and then transferring them to the appropriate department through carrier pigeon. That could be what's going on. Just slow things down a little bit. Yeah. You said fresh account speedrun. You know, you say that as a joke, but there are people who have had problems paying for their account that have had actual customer support representatives say to them, you better just start a new account. Like, this is official advice that has been given to people that are having problems paying. Oh, just start a new account. And, start over. Buy the game again. Yeah. It has always been that. Yeah, so that's something that they could say. They could say, don't we have, they could say it. Yeah, but I have heard people say that recently. It's wild. Just do it all again. No. I mean, for me, I would have to do that. Yeah. I have tried using the VPN. Yes, it didn't really do anything. Right now, I think my best bet is waiting until, the account time runs out. And then after that, rage. Yeah, because there's not really anything important going on around June 24th. Yeah, there's nothing... It's nothing, like, urgent that's happening in the game that I would really like to be logged in soon to do. It's fine. Yeah, I can't think of anything major coming up. There's nothing new, right? It's just it's a content drought. This is what's going on, so it's fine. We can take our time resolving this. It's okay. See, now you've asked a reasonable question. Can't you link your Steam account your FFXIV account to Steam? This is a totally reasonable question because Steam does allow you to pay for the game with Steam Wallet. Unfortunately, the Steam version is in no way compatible with the Windows version of the game. Like, it's so complicated. It's actually so complicated. I always have to search it again. Steam is not compatible with the Square Enix Store version due to incompatibility in the system. By the way, that's an official... Is that official? What they said? Wait, is that a... Yes. Yes, it does. Yes. Okay. It's incompatible. So, yeah. They don't go together, basically. It's... But I think, like... God, it's so complicated. Like, there's rules about it, too, where... If you start on the Steam trial, then you can go into the Steam version. But if you don't... But if... Oh my god, I don't know. I can't keep track of all this shit. It's a whole other thing. Is bad. Yeah. A returning player getting this error? There's a... It's... I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, your solution is probably to buy an Xbox. Oof. Yeah, people used to say to avoid the Steam version. But now the Steam version has gotten a lot more love than in the past. Because... Yeah. It has the extra payment method. Yeah. Hold on one sec. Let me just clarify this. Okay. You can buy the game... Okay, if I bought the game on Steam... Oh my god. This is... I'm sure that we have experts in the chat that know this. If I bought the game on Steam, could I use my account? Or is it like... I would have to make a whole new account. Completely. It's not just like you have to buy the game again. It's completely I cannot access my characters on Steam even if I bought all of the games and expansions all over again. You cannot do it. Okay. Okay. Oh, dude. Okay, so if you have to start over from the beginning, if now on PS5, I believe that you can use your existing account, but you have to buy the game all over again for PS5, but you can use your characters. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You can buy the game on Steam and use the CD key that they give you to register on Mogstation. That is the one and only time that you can swap between them. Going from Square Enix free trial to the Steam full game. Once you register on Steam, you are logged into Steam on that service account, and all future registrations must be acquired through Steam for that service account. So once you go down the Steam path, forever will it dominate your destiny. Consume you it will. As it did. A young apprentice. I wanted to show y'all something because this is kind of related. There is it reminds me of a time when I tried to make a video guide helping people install the game. I tried to do this because I like to make guides, especially new player guides. Isn't that like the ultimate new player guide? Because it's the hardest thing to do as a new player. But I could not get through it. I could not finish this video. I have, I'm looking at the doc that I made right now. It sucked. It was horrible. It was exhausting. Okay, because basically the more I learned about this process, the worse it got. I actually, while I was working on the video, which never released, I had to take breaks constantly because I actually kept getting headaches. I found out that like a service account is not the same as a Square Enix account, which is also known as a Mogstation account, which is not the same as a Square Enix store account, which is known also as a Square Enix members account. You can have a Square Enix account without having any service account. Steam has 2 launchers you can download, and if you want the Steam free trial, then you have to click I do not have a Square Enix account, and it's going to ask you for a license code. Even though you're on the trial and you do not have a license code. So what you have to do is literally shut down the launcher and start it again to proceed with the process, even though it doesn't tell you to do that anywhere. And then like, there's I think there's also blue text that's like register for a free trial in there, but how do you know if you have a free trial service account on your Mogstation account, Square Enix Mogstation account? You don't. You don't know that. Like, I think when I made this video, I had to go through I remember having to go through the entire video again another time because I had interchangeably used the words Windows and PC. But PC is the combined term that they use for Steam and Windows. And they're not compatible. They're super not compatible, as we've been over. Like, and actually, if you have both trial launchers on your computer, everything will break. Did you know that? If you have, do not do this. If you have the Steam trial launcher and the Windows trial launcher on your computer, everything will break. Don't do it. Yeah. Don't do this at home. Did you know also the Mogstation emails are case sensitive? But they don't tell you that. So whenever you register with your email, I hope you remember what letters were capital letters when you typed it in, because otherwise the website will tell you that your email is not registered to any known account, even though it absolutely is your email. And the Mogstation decided to make it case sensitive. Yeah, it's whenever you are upgrading from the Windows free trial to the Steam full version, it forces you to select the Windows option even if you're upgrading to the Steam full version, but you are meant to just ignore this and move on. And it should, in theory, still work. Like, I think that the only reason a lot of us manage to get into the game is just luck. It really is. That's why you're a Warrior of Light. Like, you have been chosen by God to make it. Like, somehow a guardian angel has held your hand and, like, made sure that you just accidentally clicked the right things and you somehow made it into creating an account. You need divine providence to make it through this process. I personally, too, there's a whole problem with the region stuff, which is a big reason why I'm having problems now. But I can tell you from my own experience, I have bought the wrong code for a for an expansion twice. I've done this 2 times. In fact, I think I do it for the past 2 expansions. I have bought the wrong region code 2 times. because it's very difficult to notice if the website is set to North America because there's no way to tell except by scrolling all the way down to the very bottom of the page, because they put a very important setting there at the bottom of the page. Or I guess you read the URL at the top. Oh my god, dude. Oh, is this still on the official support page? Oh my god. Let me see. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hold on. Please? Yes, it is. Yeah, okay. This is still on the official support page. Please note that Windows service accounts are incompatible with Steam registration codes, and Steam service accounts are incompatible with Windows registration codes. While Windows and Mac free trials can be upgraded to the PlayStation 4 version steps below, or vice versa, Steam free trial accounts must upgrade with a Steam registration code only. Please double check the version of the intended service account before purchasing a full version registration code. Yeah, so I hope that clears things up for you. That was crystal clear to me. I hope that helps. I'm glad that they have these handy articles to clear things up. It actually doesn't say there that you can upgrade from Windows free trial to the Steam full game. It doesn't say you can't, but it also doesn't say that you can. It's like, it's not wrong. It's just really vague and confusing. But to be honest, God bless whoever's job it was to write the... Can you imagine that being your job at Square Enix? Like, your job is to write the support articles explaining how to use... Like, the guy kind of did his best. Like, all things considered. You can't give him too hard of a time because I couldn't even finish this video. Like, I kind of feel bad for him. I kind of feel bad. Yeah. Yeah, so... Anyway, it sucks, and it's just proof of how much we love the game. Really, I think there's no better proof of how quality the game is than the fact that so many of us, we go through this. This is what we do, because it's like, it's fun. If you can make it fast. It's not often one gets to unleash their inner Karen, though. Karen is who we need. Karen is the hero we need here. Okay. Like, sometimes a Karen is needed. That's what I've learned when I dealt with Booking.com. And I could not get anything settled at all. And I talked to a lady who worked at the hotel that, like, nobody could figure out anything with Booking.com was, like, screwing me. And I explained my whole situation to this lady who was working at the hotel, and her name was Karen. And she was like, oh, I don't like dealing with all these Booking.com, these online services. Let me handle this, sweetie. And she, like, calls them and sorted it all out in, like, 5 minutes. Her name was actually Karen. Giga Karen. Sometimes that's what you need, dude. I need Karen to call Square Enix support. So I can pay for the game. So yeah, this is my situation. Sea-Dog... Oh, really? Sea-Dog also talked about his Mogstation situation on his podcast. Is there a clip of that anywhere? I would love to hear it. It would make me feel better. Yes. The Giga Karens are rare. True. But sometimes that's who you need. Sometimes it's the hero you need. I think support will get back to you pretty quick. Well, let's hope so. As soon as they update me, I will tell you, because, I mean, at this point, it's content, at least. This is the... At least I can make some content talking about this horrible situation. This is really the only silver lining here. We can bond over how this is. You have a link for the Sea Dog rant. Let me DM you. Let me DM you here. Like, I honestly wonder, I asked myself last night, if I weren't a streamer, content creator for FF14, would I, like, still continue to try so hard to get back into... Yes, I would! Yes, I would! I want to play Dawntrail! Yes, dude! Yes, I want to play the game right now! Yes, like, I don't want my account to run out on June 24th, and then I can't play after that. I'm gonna be so f***ing mad. Anyway. No more FFXIV. No, don't say that! Also, in my experience too, like, I'm not the only the thing is, I am not... Yeah, Empire fan, that's exactly what I was about to say. How many people are affected by this? If I'm affected, there's countless people that are in the same situation as me. For all kinds of reasons. We've heard these people complain about this ever since they've changed the rules about the account country. I know Arthars was having these problems, and I wrote Arthars yesterday because I know he had problems paying because he's in Southeast Asia. And a lot of people in Southeast Asia had similar issues. And Arthur's was like, he told me that he's just using Krista. He's like, I just use PayPal to buy Krista. I'm like, but they don't accept Krista in my country. God. Did he retweet it? Is he talking about it too? Everybody has his problems. Zepla, you know the solution. A new account. Starting from 0. No! No! Anything but that. Because all my stuff, all my mounts, and my pets, and my bunny boys. Retainers. I guess I could remake the retainers, but what about my DSR weapon? It would take months. Do you realize? I think even if I started right now, I wouldn't have time. Well, maybe I could. How many hours is it? Okay, to start from level 1. How long would it take? Probably 500 hours. Right? Just skip the game, Zepla. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't know what that means. Level up is... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah. I don't know what it... I've never heard of that. Actually, jokes aside, maybe I can't buy that either with my card. You thought about that? What if I can't even buy the boost? Wait a minute, what if I can't buy a Fantasia to go back from Lalafell? Oh no, it's okay. It's fine. I have a Fantasia. Okay, I have a Fantasia, so. Woo! I have a Fantasia.
I'm trying to remember.
I have one. Not permafell. Stop it. No. You're not a Lala main. No, I'm not. Why would you ever want to not be a Lala? I miss being a bunny. I like being a Lala for a little while. And she's cute. But it's not the same. Because it's like the reason why I don't want to play a Hewer. Because I play a Hewer every day. In real life. It's the same situation. Like, I'm basically... I am Lalafell sized. In real life. And so I like to do the fantasy game where I'm a maximum height Viera. I like to be tall. That's the final fantasy that I'm looking for. Yeah. It's like I'm playing this short-ass character all day, and then I walk around, I'm still playing a short-ass character. Is it because you don't have a Ukraine bank account anymore? No, I do have a Ukraine bank account. But I don't have any way to access it. Even though that's where YouTube money goes. But that's okay. That's a problem I can solve. That's a separate problem. That's a different problem. I just need to get a new card. From the bank in Ukraine, and it's just, you know, it's a little bit difficult to get. So I need to, I need to call them. Yeah, one crisis at a time. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, it's not that easy to get in touch with my bank. You can have more than one bank account. Yeah, I do have the account. Yeah, it is in my control. Like, I can log into it. I can log into it to the Ukrainian online site. But I just don't have the card. Do you think I could get a virtual card from them? Ooh, that might work. That might work. I'm going to try a bunch of things that people have suggested today. There's been some good suggestions on my tweet, and there's been some good suggestions in Twitch chat today. So I'm going to try some things. Not pay safeguard. Yeah. How did you even find out you can't pay? I've seen a lot of talk about not being able to, but no one seems to say how they found out. Oh. Because I was trying to upgrade my account type from entry type, which only allows one character, to standard type. But it won't let you just do that. It won't let you just click, hey, charge me more. It doesn't let you do that. If you want to change it, you're forced to remove your existing payment method and then add it back. For some reason. This makes zero sense at all, but they force you to do that. And so I deregistered it as it required me to do. And when I tried to add it back, I got an error code. So that's the reason it's all f***ed up now. Oh yeah, this is the thing. His safeguard did nothing wrong. It did. It did. It did. It's horrible. What do I even do? Like, actually, have you used PaySafeCard? Can you tell me what to do with the $25 I have now in PaySafeCard? Can I use that to purchase perhaps some Genesis crystals? or perhaps some stellar jades? Yeah, can I? I don't know what I can do with it because it's USD PaySafeCard money that I have wasted. I basically feel like I have flushed $25 down the toilet, which sucks. Can you add it to the Steam wallet? Oh, maybe. Can you? Boot Hill tomorrow. Yeah. I don't have problems paying Hoyaverse. See, Hoyaverse, they are good at making money. And the reason that they are good at making money is because they're very good at taking money from the player. See, that's the really critical part of the equation that I think Square Enix is really missing. Because I see they often complain about, you know, there's sales are down, you know, the company's struggling, and they want to be good at making money. But if you want to be good at making money, you have to be able to easily take the money that the player is trying to give you. Yeah, there's a disconnect. It's just not. Oh my god. You know what? I'm thinking back to the time when they added this dream fitting feature to the inn room, like on the bed, where you can click on the bed and you can try on the different outfits that are sold on the Mogstation. And I remember at the time, Yoshi P was like, oh, I don't want to put this shop in the game. And we admired him for that. And I do admire him for that. But now I wonder, did he not want to put the shop in the game? Not just for whatever ethical reasons, but also because it would be way too complicated. Is it actually more that it's so f***ing complicated? Like, Mogstation plus Square, like, FF14 spaghetti code combined will just, like... I don't even know what would happen. I feel like there would be a, like some kind of explosion. It would just destroy the game, destroy the server. Trying to combine these things. He foresaw that, like, there's just maybe it's just way too complicated. It would be a calamity. Yes. So I wanted to see this video from Sea Dog podcast where he was suffering in a similar way. Like, do you even know anybody that has not had problems trying to pay for the game? Do you know anyone? Do you know a single person? Especially on PC. By the way, I want to thank Electrode for the 4-month resub. Appreciate that. And Meezer, thank you for the 42-month resub. Alright, let's watch this here. We are moving along on our Mogstation giveaway. So far, I am still able to buy things on the Mogstation, so this giveaway can happen. Don't worry if we reach it. If we reach the goal. It says, Connor has tried to make a Final Fantasy XIV account 3 times and failed. 3 times. That's rookie numbers. 3 times. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that if you want to. I feel like, dude, I feel like FF14 has got to be the hardest sell of all time, right? I'm like, it's always like, all right, so the game is really f***ing good, but it's gonna take you, first of all, it's gonna take you 400 to 500 hours to get through the story. And the first 50 to 100 hours might be a little rough, but it's okay. Stick with it. Oh, but also, before you get to that, there's gonna be a very difficult account creation process that could also take you between 50 and 400 hours. But just don't give up, okay? Don't give up. Just stick with it. That's why, like, you can see the theme of, you know, holding on to hope. Like, keep striving, keep trying to forge ahead, you know, make that support ticket. Don't give up yet. Just push forward. It's gonna be worth it. It will be worth it. It makes sense why we all kind of agree on the core values of FF14. It's like a hazing process. Like, if you can make it through that, you will enjoy the story. So you've already had your own little journey.
The last time I actually watched something just to prove people wrong, because
so, I literally played Final Fantasy just to, like,
out of spite.
Yeah, just to so I can accurately.
But you ended up enjoying it.
No, I mean I knew I liked it, but I only played it because of, like, spite night, and I wanted to accurately give opinions on why they were bad. Yeah. And I'm sure there'll be, like, games that I despise. Like, I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, and I'm sure I'll not like that.
What?
It just doesn't. No, I don't.
Oh yeah.
It just does not seem like a bro, and let me tell you this.
Because isn't he the guy that everybody was like, oh, he's gonna hate it? Yeah, I think he's the guy that was like, oh, everyone was like, oh, he's a big skipper, and he doesn't like stories, so he's gonna hate it. Oh, but what's that tweet where it said, is it bad I want to play Mo? Oh, I love that. I like the concept. Now I understand what he meant by spite. Yeah, I love that. Because people do this to streamers a lot. A lot of times they'll be like, oh, he won't like it. Or that people already decide what the person's going to like and what they're not going to like before they even touched it.
It is a nightmare to set up that game. I don't know if you've ever...
Yes,
the Mog thing.
Oh, Mogstation, bro.
Mogstation.
Don't even get me started.
Oh,
God, try. I sometimes
I knew it was gonna be.
This is so topical. This is from 20 hours ago, dude. You're You're right on time.
bad. It was a Japanese company, but I didn't know how bad.
Yeah, the website is the Mogstation is stuck in like
2000s. I installed the game and it opened up like a Windows Vista window to install it. I was like, what is this?
And the fact you need a two-factor authentication, which like I remember setting up. I remember setting up a two-factor, and it has to be set up through like the Mogstation whatever thing. And
do you need that for Steam?
I could not like trying to relog into my account. I could not find how to get this two-factor authentication because
I made 3 Square Enix accounts.
Yeah.
Because the first one, another
That's
thing,
not the same as the Mogstation account.
I'll give you the full timeline. So this is I spent 3 hours last night trying to get my Mogstation working.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
In like 2000. I'm literally playing it tomorrow, so we'll see how this goes. But I'm excited still. But this was funny because I was like, this is almost comical at how bad this is to install as a game. Like So first of all, it's on Steam, and I asked people, I was like, should I do the Steam?
Yeah, it's comical, but the joke is on you. So it's only fun for everyone else.
Don't do the Steam one.
No.
And then, everyone said that. I was like, okay, I won't do the Steam one. That makes sense, because, Japanese, like UI and stuff like that. It's not like Fortnite level, where it's like, you could log on a toaster somewhere, and it'll perfectly sync up to your thing at home on a different account, whatever.
Yes, but it's like that for literally, any other game I play is like that. Like, the Hoyo Star Rail, Genshin are too good at taking my money. WoW has also really been easy and painless to pay for. I've never had even like other MMOs, I've not had problems. Like I've never had a problem paying for my Elder Scrolls Online account.
No, it's not that level. So I went to the Square Enix account, and this is where I started getting tough because my first issue, and this is a very me-specific issue, is obviously I want to play in English.
Yeah.
But I live in Japan.
Yeah.
So there's already like Square Enix website was desperately trying to make me go on the Japan one.
Yeah.
And I was trying to not do that because I wasn't sure how it would work if I would be locked into Japanese.
Did you have the problem of making multiple accounts for different regions?
So I went to make the first account and I made it in America.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I didn't realize what was going to happen.
Yes, nor did I. This is like you're
because I thought no big deal.
Well.
I'll just say I'm in America because I intend to play on the American servers.
Sure. Yeah.
So I was like, no big deal.
Yeah.
And I went through it, and then they asked for my address. And I was
It was
like,
a big deal.
I was like, I was like, he will find out. It was a big deal.
It was a big deal.
So the first account randomly just got locked. I don't know what it was. It just randomly locked it. And I was like, well, luckily for me, I have like 19 emails, so it's fine. I can play this game all day.
Yep.
But by my pseudo-VA username that I had.
Basically, look, in general, you are not allowed to play Final Fantasy XIV. Like, to have your account be a different country, like 2 different countries. You need to pick only one country, and all of your payment stuff needs to be assigned to that country forever, no matter what. No matter what. You can't choose to split between 2 countries.
Very nice, that was gone now.
Or you're going to have to set yourself up for a world of
trouble.
trouble.
I made another account, and then made it on the America one, got through it. And then I got to the payment details.
Payment, here we go.
When I kept trying to buy it, even though I know it's a free trial, I tried to get the starter pack. I was like,
this is it.
Yeah. You're gonna have to pay for it eventually.
Yeah, so I was like, I'll just pay for it.
Your payment.
I tried to set up this account, and every time I went to go pay, it kept giving me this error, and I was like, what the f is this error? And I googled the error. And it was like,
dude, I think it's the exact same error that I have. I think he has the exact same problem. But he just started.
Like,
even...
because I wasn't in America trying to.
No, because you're not in America. It's really with the account with the America payment. You can't do that. This is so bad. It's so bad.
Like in a payment for an American
this
thing.
Can't
it was like, no.
This cannot continue, Square Enix.
In the same region to make the payment.
So I was like, okay, all right. Start from scratch. Made a new account. So I signed up in Japanese, and I used all the Google Translate to go through it. And I
use
got through
Google
it all.
Translate to read the Japanese.
It was fine until I got to. It wanted me to fill in my information. Now, anyone who's lived in Japan, you'll know this horrible moment that you get to. I don't have a kanji name. And you know.
What do you mean? You have Tanaka.
Well, okay. Oh my God. So in Japan, Japanese websites they will ask for two names, your like kanji name and then your like furigana, like how to spell it in like hiragana or katakana. And it would not accept my name in katakana.
Is it because you
thought it might be the half width, full width? This is another bullshit thing that Japanese websites have, where they have a full width character and a half width. Basically, big characters or small characters, and sometimes some websites only require you to use a specific one that you have no way of doing unless you like find the thing on your keyboard or go to a website and convert it. It's bullshit. I tried every single combination. I tried my name in English. I tried my name in hiragana, full width, half width, didn't work. I tried my name in katakana, full width, half width, didn't work. I was like, what the fuck? But for some reason, Kona, my actual, like just Kona was fine, but my second name, Kofurun, it was like, that's not a name. So I put Kona, and it was like, oh, great. I was like, what the f? They're just saying my name is not a name. This is bullshit.
Bro went for the map.
This is a totally normal reaction to trying to make your Square Enix
Hurry your name, man.
I was like, this is So I was like, fine. So I finally got my account set up after I put my name, and now my name's Connor.
Yeah.
So then I go pay, and I go to put my payment details in, and it keeps giving me errors. And I'm pretty sure it's because my name is Connor, and on my card it's not Connor. But I can't put my name on the card because the website wouldn't take it. Final Fantasy, what the f is this?
Wait, in the furigana section, right?
It wouldn't take anything.
Nothing.
None of either of the things would take anything.
I have bad news for you. You'll have the same problem, even without all the Japanese issues. It's still not gonna work. It doesn't matter if you're Kana, and it doesn't matter this is not gonna be easy, no matter what your situation is. That's just how it is. This is the hazing process you have to go through.
My second name.
I've had this issue with multiple websites before.
So I was like, all right, my name's Connor and Katakana on both of them. I'm like, fine, here we go. And so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pay.
Classic.
And so it wouldn't let me pay. And I tried every card I have. I have like 3 Japanese cards. None of them worked. I tried my Amex, didn't work.
No.
I tried my British cards, didn't work.
Yeah, because
wouldn't let me pay.
They were like, none of these cards say Connor.
Let me fill in my billing address. There was no billing address, so I couldn't change it and it fixed it all. I was like, this is so I was like, all right, fine. On the Final Fantasy XIV website, there's a drop-down menu of 3 places where you can buy. I should have just given up at this point. Just be like, F this game, guys.
Right?
I played 3 hours of this game last night. There are 3 places where you can buy Final Fantasy subscriptions, even though I know you get a free trial, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
And it's just comical. You can buy it from Mogstation. You can buy it from the Square Enix store, which is different from Mogstation.
Yeah.
So Square Enix is...
Yes, and also your Square Enix store account is different from your Mogstation account. And the Square Enix account is not the same as the Mogstation account, which is the Square Enix members account. So you can have a Square Enix account without having a service account. I'm only laughing because of the shared pain that I'm experiencing right now. Like, and the thing that sucks is he's like, man, I almost want to say this game and quit. And you know what? That's what most people do. Just imagine how many people would be playing this game if it was easy to pay for it. Because that is, when you're a new player and you haven't gotten into it yet, this is the most volatile time. This is when a person has 0 attachment to your game whatsoever. And they are most likely to give up and not even try. I myself know several people that could not make it. They were filtered out. This is the great filter. You know, I made that YouTube video that was like the great filter, and it was about the 400 hours of story. But I think that's not the great filter. I need to make one that's like the greater filter. It's about the fucking Mogstation, because most people aren't going to make it through. They'll just give up. And it sucks because honestly, it's a miracle that we have as many people playing the game as we do. Really. Legit. Quit and refuse to ever play again because of their payment system. See? Yeah, there's a ton of people in the chat saying these kinds of things. That's what I'm saying.
2 stores. Yeah. Then you can buy from Amazon. I was like, all right, here we go. All right, finally, Amazon.
Yeah, you're like, no wonder FFXIV is such a great positive community. You don't... You have to have some level of patience to make it through account creation.
It's on a store I know will deliver.
Trustworthy.
Nah. Because when I was putting in my payment information, I could click card and buy it, or click a code. I was like, you know what? I'll just get a code. This just seems easy. I'll get a code. So I go to Amazon to buy it, and I go to Amazon.jp with their link from their website, and then it goes, nah, sorry, this only ships from America. A digital code. And I shit you not. I think if you go there right now, I mean, have a look. Like if you go to like, type in Final Fantasy.
Where are they storing
14?
These codes?
It's a literal digital code.
Yeah.
But they can't ship 14. You the digital code.
So go to like the actual website, the Japanese one, for like the free trial. Like, yeah, that one. Yeah. And then go to like...
it's probably the Moogles.
Yeah, just go to the
Mog Mail.
Yeah, click that. This man.
Is
Amazon.
Yeah.
Open. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. All right. Okay. All good. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Put it in your cart. Looks great. Looks good. Go to buy it. If this works, what the? What the?
Do you want it?
No, I have it,
Connor.
Dude,
It says also, I think this is really funny. He's trying to show this, but it's actually so bad. It's fucked up their own recording. They can't even record it. That screen recording unavailable. The Mogstation, like, y'all better be careful on here. On using this, like, trying to access the Mogstation on your podcast camera and stuff, because it's gonna break everything.
What the?
Do you want it?
No, I have it,
Connor.
Dude, I'm going there right now. I went there yesterday, right? And it was like, we can't ship this because it's from America. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Dude, this is the error I kept getting.
Okay.
Why do I get this?
この商品を購入することができません。このリージョンは現在サポートされていません。Yeah, it's not supported in your region.
And then it said fulfilled by Amazon.com. And I was like, okay, fine.
Amazon.com, Sales Incorporated, which is the American one. Nope, it works here.
Wait, maybe if you did, I don't know.
Digital items will be available in your orders.
What the heck?
Yeah, it works.
Dude, on my Amazon page, it's like, nah, sorry, we can't fulfill it. It's from America. I was...
Yeah. So this is the download version.
I was clicking the download version. It literally, the exact same thing. I just clicked that.
And it works perfectly fine.
What the So then I was like, okay, I can't get it from there. I can't get it from Mogstation. Yeah. And then I go to the Final Fantasy, the Square Enix store, which is different from the Mogstation store.
Yeah, so
finally,
I told you.
I get the code and I buy it. I don't know why Square Enix is cool with it and Mogstation isn't the same company.
Yeah.
But I finally get the code and I install it. And then it just doesn't recognize that I have that version. It keeps saying like, start your free trial now. So I had to reinstall the entire game and it finally recognized I had it after like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
What the heck? I'm so pissed off yours works. What the heck?
You have to ignore that.
I spent like...
To be fair, I had the same amount of like headaches just to play this game. It took me an evening just to figure out how to play.
It's like they don't want you to play the game. It's actually insane.
It's like they don't want you to play. It's like they just don't want to take your money. I mean, you said it's like when your car has all these issues and then you take it into a shop to show the mechanic and suddenly the problem stops. Well, I haven't had that problem. No, it's like... This is more like when the road to the mechanic shop is really fucked up on purpose. It's like, oh, there just so happens to be all this broken glass and in the road and the driveway of the mechanic shop. That's kind of more my experience with. Can you give me some background on why the FF14 community hates purchasing through Steam so much? They don't anymore. That's done. Friendship with Mogstation is over. Steam wallet is my new best friend. So that's outdated. Whoever told you that, they're behind the times. We love Steam now. Yeah, don't worry about it. Reminds me of Endwalker launch when they actually didn't want more people to play. Yeah, when they actually stopped selling the expansion because there was too many people. They literally said the pool's closed. We're not selling it anymore. We're gonna fix the server capacity, and then whenever we feel like you guys can pay it for it again, then we'll let you do that. Yeah, I remember. Gutera, thank you for the 34-month resub.
The fact that it's this, the fact that it's this successful, and this is like the barrier of entry just to play the game.
And like people were tweeting at me saying that apparently like one of the like creators of Final Fantasy.
And then people are like, Zepla, why didn't you pre-order the game yet? Zepla, why didn't you pre-order Dawn Trail yet? And I haven't done it yet. Like obviously I will, but they're like, why do you keep putting that off? It's not fun. Like I need to set out a couple of hours of free time to try to do this because I know I'm gonna have problems.
Like had a hard time making his account.
I will do it.
But
yeah, like it's dude.
You need to
I
lock
feel like
in.
I'm very good, like technically at figuring out if someone doesn't want to let me pay it for whatever region. Cause I've living in Japan, speaking English. And moving across countries all the time, doing stuff. I get very good at like knowing how to work websites into making it work for whatever thing. But this one,
you got some humble pie, didn't you? You started to doubt whether you're good at it. It's like, oh yeah, I'm usually quite good at figuring out the website and like how to solve the technical. No one's good enough. Nobody's good enough to do this.
Like, this is the final boss because it was that on top of the layers of, hey, you have this products that you can buy from these different stores in each in different regions, and also there's different expansion packs that you can buy for your accounts that counts differently towards your in-game progress.
I tweeted out being like, this launcher, and then a bunch of people were like, tweeted me being like, yeah, I accidentally bought 3 copies because I assigned them to wrong accounts or something.
I think I did buy 3 copies, or at least 2 copies, because I remember buying it on Steam first.
Insane, bro.
I remember buying it on Steam first, which was.
Can you hold on to one for me?
Yeah, no, because
so I don't have to go.
Oh wait, you bought on Steam first. And then you found out that it doesn't compatible with the Windows version.
Blocked to my European account.
Yes.
Because Steam, my Steam was made in England.
Yeah, and then I heard that, like,
you see, that's actually not even the problem that you think it is. It's so many separate problems. It's hard to pinpoint exactly which one it is, friend. But it's that your Steam account is totally incompatible with a Windows version. And we talked about because I can't pay for the game right now. And so earlier I was like, well, could I just buy the Steam version, buy the game all over again, buy all the expansions all over again, play on Steam? Because I'd rather play on Steam anyway. After all this bullshit, no, it will not let you access your characters on Steam. It won't let you do it. You have to start over. You have to start level 1. Which would be fine. If it would be fine if the game, if I didn't have, 13,000 hours of progress to consider on the main account, then it might be.
If you pick a server, you can't change.
Yeah, you can't change.
Oh, that's
yeah. So
what year are we in? What year are we in?
So I believe if you lock it to a server, you have to make an entirely new account.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
What?
And go through this bullshit. Yeah.
No.
I
was about to say, wait, that's not true. Once you can totally pay for a server transfer through the Mogstation. And then I remembered that I haven't been able to do that for the last month. That's something that I've been trying to do for a month, and I actually can't. So I guess I am stuck. I'm actually locked on my server right now, so I can't say that. In theory, I have heard that there are some people that did manage to transfer at some point to a different server. I have seen it happen. I did it once a long time ago. Yeah, I did it. I remember. Oh god.
Honestly, I'd rather.
And then on top of that, Connor, on top of that, game doesn't even get good until like 100 hours.
I know. Everyone's telling me. Well, you know, in like a month time, I'll come back and give my thoughts.
Also, apparently you can't afford to like skip any cutscenes because the main reason people play this is for the story.
I know. I heard.
Yeah. This.
To be fair, ARR beginning is breeze.
No, I don't see.
Silence,
you've been
fam.
saying this
What
for
did he say?
years to me.
This.
To be fair, ARR beginning is breeze.
No.
ARR beginning is pretty decent, I think is what he said. Yeah, it is. We have a fan over there. Where's the camera guy? Bring him over here. Bring him to the table. See, that's the sound of a Giga Chad who made it through account creation and made it through hundreds of hours of story and lived to tell the tale. Yes, right on screen.
I don't see.
Silence,
you've been
fam.
saying this for
VIP.
years to me. Not
He said silence fit. Oh, you're just bitter because he made it through account creation and he made it through hundreds of hours and you didn't. Oh my god.
and I'm not doing it.
This looks good.
I'm not doing it.
See, I'm Nabi. I am the type of
What a chat.
person that if I know, I'm the type of person.
VIP mod that guy.
If I know there is a payoff, I will grind through as many.
There is a
hours as I need to.
payoff.
I mean, that's why I'm playing through the trail series.
Yes.
For God's sakes.
Yeah.
It's worth.
I have played
Do
through
it.
about 20 hours.
Suffer. You know, it's all starting to make sense to me now. Why I've enjoyed Elden Ring so much, and I fell in love with this type of game. That was my first time playing a Souls game. Now it all kind of makes sense. It's like all the... I'm like, yes, suffer, yes. That's all the, you know, all the clues are falling into place now. Yeah, it's just Mogstation is a Souls-like. It is, yeah.
Final Fantasy Online.
It's gonna be worth it in the end.
I believe. I'm like, this is hard, man.
Idling
this
did
is hard.
It's
when
hard.
does it? Oh.
Absolute sympathy for you, man. Like, I'm going through exactly the same thing that you've been through, only worse. Zepla tries to be empathetic. It's like, I totally get what you're going through, dude. But I'm going through that. Only for me, it's worse. Yeah. Just so, I want you to feel worse for me. Basically. Have you fought Melania? Yeah, I soloed Melania with jump attacks. Yes, I did. What's the TLDR? It's very difficult to purchase and make your account. That's it. And honestly, it is the state that this is in is totally unacceptable. For an MMO of this size, where they're saying that they're looking into the next 10 years, the next 10 years of FF14 right now. We're looking at Dawn Trails, a new start of a whole new journey. The game's been out for 10 years. We cannot have this happening for 10 more fucking years, okay? They need to make this a priority, getting their together for letting people pay for the game normally. Like, I don't know what they got to do. I don't know what kind of new payment systems or types of payment that they need to offer. Why don't you just let me pay with PayPal directly? Like literally any other thing that I pay for on the internet. I don't know. But they need to figure it out, and they need to make it a priority if we're gonna future-proof this game at all, because as the game gets older, I just feel like more and more people will just give up. And I'll just be like, well, fuck it. I'm not even going to try anymore. It's just not, they don't have the perspective that we have, right? Where I'm a person, I've been playing over 13,000 hours. I know that I'm obsessed with this game and I love it. But most new players don't have that. They don't have any attachment. They're ready, you know, they're like leaves on the wind. And as a developer, it should be your #1 priority to try to catch them and pray, like make it as easy as possible. Lower that barrier to entry as much as you can, so that way they will stay. You know, it's embarrassing. It is absolutely embarrassing. Like it's been this way for 10 years and it cannot continue forever. It can't. It's also frustrating when we hear them complain about budget. And then they don't make it easier for us to help with the budget. That's that's what we're trying to do, is pay you. We're trying to support this game and you're making it hard. And this can't continue. This can't go on. Really, I figured they'd have to start looking towards a fresh MMO. I think an MMO takes 8 to 10 years to make, right? From scratch. But Yoshipi has already said FF14 is his baby forever. And they've already confirmed there's going to be at least 10 more years of FF14. So if they are thinking of an MMO, they would be working on it alongside the next 8 to 10 years of FF14 content. I read a while back that PayPal isn't looked fondly of in Japan due to it being used as a scam to charge back. Oh, that makes sense. Well, then maybe... don't know. Like I said, let me send them cash in an envelope. There's a VPN that I use called Molvad, and that is actually how people pay. A lot of, like, you can pay that way. I could pay for my VPN by writing my account name on the outside of an envelope. The account number, actually. There's no account names. Write the account number, put cash inside, and mail it. They accept that. It's a very good VPN. It's like... yeah. I have helped 6 friends with the account creation setup. I feel like I deserve a Purple Heart. You do. All 6 times were difficult. Did you feel like it was the same problems that people were running into over and over? Or it's like every time something different? Yeah, Molvad is a very good VPN. It's the best one. It's the best one. Because they don't want to know who you are. They don't want to know what you're doing with it. All they want to know is your account number and take your money. That's it. They completely shield themselves from all legal liability this way as well. Yeah. Molvad. Mm-hmm. The thing is, what if they say your post mail address doesn't match with your account address? That's kind of my situation. Yeah. The solution clearly is we all switch to FF11. Yeah, I've heard FF11 is worse. It's actually worse. Zepla Dark Web. Yeah, the Bunarchy Web. That's for Zorpla. Zorpla uses Molvad. Hide in the ground. Oh, is that mean mole in Sweden? Oh, that's why their logo is a little mole. No, different problems. Boston Zig said that they were helping their friends make it through account creation. Different problems, different layers of hell. Well, we have in our Discord server a channel for FFXIV help, and we get people in there all the time asking for help with the account creation and Mogstation stuff. And so I know that a lot of our mods can testify that it is really like we have some absolute, I think some of our mods have PhD in the Mogstation, trying to help people sort out what to do. So somehow together we're going to I'm gonna figure it out. We're gonna make it through. I wanted to make an FC. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to go to a different server, leave Maduin, go to a
Adam Taylor says, have
bigger
you tried
server.
calling them on the phone? It worked for me when I had a similar issue with payment.
Oh.
It must be faster than waiting for the carrier pigeons to send the emails to them.
I guess the carrier pigeons are also sending the digital codes because they told Sea Dog that it would take, he couldn't have the digital code delivered from America. I was joking about that before, but I think it's been confirmed that the carrier pigeons are collecting the facts. I haven't tried calling them on the phone yet. How long did you spend on the phone? Because I have a month. And I hope that they will write me back very soon. Comparing it to WoW, it's so bad. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah. And I just don't understand why they can't fix it. After hearing all this, I'm glad my account is Steam. Not starting with Steam is one of my biggest regrets. I really wish that now, going forward, I will tell people to get it on Steam. Probably. Because you will have a backup option in case Mogstation tries to f you, which will happen eventually. Now the turntables. Everybody loves Steam now. Blizzard makes giving them money the easiest thing in the universe. So does Hoyoverse, other game that I play. I didn't start with Steam, but I switched to Steam and didn't lose anything. Did you start on a free trial? And then you switched to Steam before you paid for the game? Honestly, fixing that alone would help. You know? Let us use the Windows account on the... Like, maybe let me copy my character? Something? I don't know. God. It's not even like we have 1,000 characters. Because I think Blizzard lets you transfer a character from one account to another. I have never heard of anyone complain that they couldn't play because of payment issues on Steam. Yeah, same. Steam becomes separate at some point. Yeah, I'm way past the point of no return. Are you try buying Krista via Amazon? If you buy Krista... Wait, can you buy Krista directly on Amazon? Like, on the site? No, I think you have to buy it. I think it gives you Amazon Pay as an option when you try to buy Krista, but it won't let me get that far. Because Krista's not available for my region. So it won't let me get that far. So basically for me, when I click how much Krista I want to buy, I get an error message immediately. So that's before it asks you how to buy it. It won't let me do that. It's totally unavailable. Amazon have game time cards. That is what I will try. But I can't apply the game time card either because my account is entry level. And I can't upgrade it to a standard from entry because it wants me to... You can't do that without updating your payment method. Your card. Which I can't do because that's why I need the game time card. Right. See how that's circular. It's kind of a circular situation I'm in. So, yeah, it's so but it did make me feel a little better in a perverse way to see that Sea-Dog having similar problems as me. And like probably 60 to 70% of people. Yeah, it's a circle jerk, but not in a good way. This is scuffed. Good luck. Thanks. You're right. Yeah, you're right. But I don't know. I've been over it. I prayed y'all get it fixed. That's all I can say. Thought you moved to NA. Yep. I did. I'm on NA. I'm in Florida. And I'm on an NA server right now, but the server is dead, so I wanted to transfer off it, but I can't. So it's a separate problem. Can someone gift you a sub? No. No, unfortunately, that's also not an option.